Deep in the Appalachian Mountains, you'll find a way of life unlike any other. Long ago, immigrants from the British Isles came to America and settled in these beautiful mountains. With them, they brought many customs and traditions from the old country. Through the generations, these traditions changed, and the mountain folk created their own culture, from their English dialect to their unique music and storytelling. Sadly, many of these traditions have long gone. However, you can still hear true mountain storytelling from a gifted artist who is from the mountains and tells tall tales that were handed down to her by her ancestors. Appalachian storyteller, Octavia Sexton.
That mouse led Jack back into the kitchen, and there by the fireplace was a girl or a cat. Jack really couldn't tell which. I guess it was a girl cat or a cat girl. And she looked like she'd been kind of pretty, had a pretty little face, but she had whiskers like a cat. And she had little pointed ears. And she had little tufts of red fur sticking over. She still had on a pretty little dress, had a tail a-switching. Well, she commenced telling him a story about this witch. He cast a spell on her, and that mouse was her sister. And why, by day, she was a girl, but when the sun set, she turned into a cat. And that old witch had done turned her sister into a mouse. Now, once you're turned into a mouse, they ain't no coming back.
And there was this here boy named Jack. And
Author Loyal Jones wrote, "Her genuine Appalachian dialect and love for her beloved Kentucky mountains are the magic that brings her stories to life. She is one of our few true folk artists, and her performances are authentic representations of the tradition from which she comes."
Fireplace. Jack heard what sounded like thunder a-rolling. Every creepy, crawly insect known to mankind was descending upon that house. While they was flies, skeeters, there were spiders, everything, ooh, them old wiggly worms with all them legs, all that stuff just a descended, and they started a-falling down the fireplace, hitting that big fire, popping, a-cracking all over the place. Jack, he fit those things off all night like a pony.
Appalachian storyteller, Octavia Sexton.